Well, our focus and mission, I guess, is really promoting professional exchanges with people who are involved in special education, whether they're teachers, professors, speech therapists, occupational therapists. I mean, it covers anyone who's interested in special education around the world. And we're really interested in encouraging international cooperation and collaboration in a variety of ways. Any type of international collaboration, whether it's in special education or any other area, actually helps to improve, I think, the quality of life of people with disabilities and the service by providing opportunities to learn about different service delivery models for people with disabilities. And I think just the ability to exchange information, best practices, how different groups of people operate increases the quality of life of individuals with disabilities, particularly internationally. Although controversial, I think much of the international community is really moving towards some form of inclusion. And how one does that successfully, is lots of countries really need to see what best practice is for including students in the general ed classroom. The change in special education over the years, that the roles have become more similar than different, and I'm not sure it's because of the change in special ed, but the changes in general education, inclusion being one of them, the response to intervention be another one, where teachers are being asked to really look at individual students and make some individualized decisions about interventions. But if I was just to look at the special ed teacher, I think primarily we look at them as being a specialist who really has a very deep knowledge of the variety of disabilities and how these disabilities impacts learning and life. And the special education teacher deals with individualized educational plans that's specifically related to one student, not a small group of students. I know that in many states, the individualized educational plan goals for each student now have to be aligned with state standards. So it's not done in isolation, but we're really looking at helping students with disabilities meet what other students are required to meet within the confines of individualized educational plan. Probably the biggest difference and change, as I mentioned earlier, is internationally, that there are many, many people around the world who are now interested in serving students with disabilities and severe disabilities, not just the mild disabilities. Increasingly, you will find more specialized schools or even general schools that have classrooms with special needs students in a classroom. I hope that we continue on the road of collaboration, that special education is not singled out from general education, that it's actually a team effort, and that we continually strive to work to get the majority of students to learn alongside their general ed peers. You get to read what's going on internationally. There's a newsletter that is published 4 times a year talking about what's going on internationally, our service learning projects, upcoming conferences that can be attended. When students actually apply for membership, the nice thing for them is they get membership for $20, which is significantly reduced. And their fee to the biennial conference is much less than the standard fee. It's a smaller group of people, but the people involved are people who really, really are dedicated to individuals with disabilities. And the cohesiveness and collaboration within this group is amazing.